It's time for a Drunk Talk TV Music Industry News Desk Report.
Strap yourself in for where prohibited batteries not included, not available in the state of shock.
Hi everyone, happy Friday. I'm here
Happy
again with
Friday.
Nja.
Hi, everybody. She's back. She's back. That's right.
Yes. Yes, thank you so much, Nja, for filling in a little last minute for us.
My pleasure. Anytime that I can get myself in front of a camera, no. No, thank you so much. And I just appreciate the invitation as always. I love doing this. And I love spending time with you. So thank you.
Now it's time.
Yes, thank you for joining. Fun music. Alrighty, do you have an icebreaker for me?
I do. And I swiped it from Dan, so I'm very happy about it. That's right, Dan. You don't like it. Too bad. So actually, we were talking about the ice cream man back in the day. There was the ice cream man, come in his truck and you'd hear this certain kind of music. And as soon as we hear it, we'd run. The ice cream man is here. The ice cream man is here. And we just get so excited and run and get some change so we can get our favorite ice cream. So it's a two-parter. One, did you, if you had an ice cream man in your childhood, what ice cream man was it? Because there was different brands. And what was your favorite thing to get?
Ooh, that's a great question. We have like one ice cream truck in my hometown. We're really small. I don't really even know what brand it was. But I do know I can hear the song vividly in my mind. The ice cream truck song is, iconic. I actually didn't get to go to the ice cream truck very much as a child. We never really were in the right place at the right time or had change or whatever. So, but I think I got something different every time I did get the opportunity to go because everything just looked so good. I think I probably would have gone a little like something with fruity, less chocolate or ice cream. It probably would have been a popsicle, one of the character popsicles or something, were my go-tos.
So now you have to sing some of the song. You have to. Just a little bit.
I what's yours?
I'm going to sing mine too, but you're first.
You know what? I really can't. It exited my brain.
Oh, come on. Okay. All right. I'll get you off the hook. But yeah. And I'm just going to hum mine. So I don't even remember the words if there even was one. But see, one of them was da dun da 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 dun da dun da dun da dun da 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 bum da 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 dun da dun da dun da dun da da dun. And that was it. And then it had a little bit more and it just would repeat.
Yeah.
But mine was the Good Humor Man.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. A Good Human Man came. Oh my goodness. But there was him and then there was a I think it was Carvel too. I can't remember. But Good Humor. And I always got the toasted almond.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
It's delicious. And Good Humor is still around. They're in supermarkets and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? They don't have the toasted almond in the freezer. They don't.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's sad.
I think so too. Good Humor. Get off of it. Come on, give me some toasted almond. I loved it. It was like my all-time favorite. And wow, when I was like, I just remember just walking down the street eating it and just, you have the happy song as you walk down.
Yeah.
Oh, and nobody could talk to me until I was done. I was like, listen, I'm busy.
Understandable. Yeah, don't get in the way of a woman and her ice cream.
Don't you dare. But if whenever you're ready to give up that song, I'll be happy to hear it. Just so you know.
Alrighty. Got This
It's
Day in
time
Music
for
coming
This
up.
Day in Music History. One out the whole week because we'd be here forever.
Yes, we really would be. Alrighty, starting in 2019, the toy maker Mattel announced a new collectible David Bowie doll inspired by his Ziggy Stardust fashion. The doll, dubbed Barbie as Bowie, was dressed in Bowie's glamorous alter ego, complete with red platform boots and the signature fiery red mullet. I've not seen pictures of this. I should have looked it up, but it sounds just absolutely iconic.
Well, I did get a chance to see it, but I was like a traditional Barbie check. So I needed when
Mm.
I saw it, I said, that's nice, but I need the traditional, my Barbie. Were you into Barbie dolls?
I was a little bit. We definitely had a few floating around, and my sister and I would play with them. We actually, I think our thing was American Girl dolls a little bit more. We like to dress them up and play with them, but we definitely had some Barbies and accessories floating around the house at all times as a child.
I love Barbie dolls. I love them, love them, love them. It was so much fun. As a matter of fact, because I do design stage wear and stuff for people in Vegas. Hello. Yes, she does. So, and I tell everyone, it was like, oh, who was your first clientele? I said, my Barbie doll, of course. And I could make
Of
all these
course, you had to make
things.
new clothes for them.
Yeah, she needed a special
Yeah.
outfit for every occasion. And I used to
Yeah.
use the craziest things to make her clothes. I would use like wire and paper and all this crazy wild stuff to make her clothes. And who knew that that was be helping me do what I do today? So now I love to use all kinds of crazy elements, and it's so much fun. But Barbie started it all, everyone. Thank you. So in
That's a
2004,
really cool
oh,
story.
thank you. I'll show you some because I still have them. It's so much fun. I love it. So in 2004,
Yes, I love it.
oh, I'm sorry. It's a little delay. I apologize. So in UK band
No
McFly
worries.
went one on the UK album chart with Room on the Third Floor. The band broke the Beatles record as youngest group ever to debut at number one. That's impressive.
It is impressive. I think that's a really I don't actually know what that record was, how young they were when they debuted, but that is really impressive and cool.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we need to find out how old they were so I could find out too. And how
Yeah,
old were the Beatles? The Beatles were in their early 20s, right? They were in their 20s.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Alrighty, well, in 1999, Ricky Martin started a 3-week run at number one on the UK singles chart with Livin' La Vida Loca, which also spent 5 weeks at number one on the US chart. It was also the first number one song to be recorded, edited, and mixed entirely on a digital audio workstation, also known as a DAW. I actually have a little bit of experience with a DAW. It's a pretty, complex system. Kind of a fun thing for me to learn with one of my classes I took at college.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, back in 1999, I'm sure the technology was fairly rudimentary still, and mixing it and creating it all entirely with that would have been an experience, to say the least.
I'm sure. Oh, well, I remember all kinds of stuff
Yeah.
back in the day. But it's amazing how fast it's like technology went so, and then all of a sudden it went zoom.
Mhm.
It's so interesting how quick things change now. Since
Yeah.
I can look back, people. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Oh, I have a Levita story.
Mhm.
So I had a very,
Please do
very,
tell.
thank you. So I had a girlfriend. Her name was Levita. And at the time, I was newly divorced. Who? Not with Dan. This is somebody else. And so, of course, I was roaming the streets of Vegas. Who are you to judge? So anyway, my girlfriend, her name was Levita, and we used to hang out at the clubs and everything. And she was outrageous. Well, she was such a great dancer, but she would do the craziest stuff. And that's around the same time that song debuted. And I always thought that someone saw her in the club going absolutely wild, and they named that song after her and wrote it for her.
Wow, that's a really cool story.
Now, I have no idea if it's true or not, but in my head, that's exactly because the timing is perfect. And she was, Levita, I love you. And she was absolutely wild and so much fun. Amazing lady. And one of the smartest women I've ever known, too. So she was something else. So in 1975,
That's so
Fleetwood,
cool.
Thank you. In 1975, Fleetwood Mac released their 10th studio album, often known as the White Album. I got to say something about that later. And it was the first album featuring Lindsey Buckingham as guitarist and Stevie Nicks as vocalist. The album reached number one on the Billboard chart over a year after entering the chart, spending 37 weeks in the top 10 and more than 15 months, in the top 49. It was the second biggest album in 1976 behind Frampton Comes Alive by Peter Frampton. Now, the White Album, I thought the only album, and excuse me, everyone, but I thought the only White Album was the Beatles. I didn't know there was another one.
News to me. I didn't know either until I put this together. So,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
pretty cool.
All right, in 1971, yeah, the Bruce Springsteen band opened for Humble Pie at a concert in New Jersey. After the show, Peter Frampton told the band that he'd like them to open for Humble Pie on a national basis, impressed by their performance. He also offered to get the band an audition with his record label, A&M Records, and Springsteen's manager, Tinker West, declined both offers on the spot. The thing that I was taking this from said that was an illogical decision for no reason whatsoever. But we know where Bruce Springsteen is now, and I guess he didn't need the help from A&M Records. So
That's kind of wild, though. Why would he? That seems like there's such a large story behind that.
yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. And Curious Minds wants to know, just so you know. So in 1969, Space Oddity by David Bowie was released in the UK for the first time. The release was timed to coincide with the Apollo moon landing, but had to be re-released before it became a hit later that year. The record wasn't released in the US until 1973. And I am a major David Bowie fan. I love him.
Oh, that's good to know. I have a friend who's very into David Bowie as well.
I used to do. He did this one dance when the song "Let's Dance," put on your rock shoes and dance to blue. That one, but he did this one dance in there the whole time. I did that for years. I used to that is so cool. Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum. But
Yeah, that is a really good song.
it is, and then when he debuted the Duke, and that's a whole nother persona he did, and just a really cool
Yeah.
guy, really cool guy.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty, we're moving into some Drum Talk TV related news. The Drum Talk TV Brilliance Ambassadors Program. Premium members refer people with a code for them to use. Cool voiceovers. I forget they. So premium members of Drum Talk TV Brilliance can refer people with a code for them to use at sign up, and your reward is $10 per sign up.
Nice.
Hey everybody, Dan here from Drum Talk TV and Drum Talk TV Brilliance. Hey, how would you like to make bank by being a premium member of Drum Talk TV Brilliance? It's easy. Like, you're a music fan, right? That's why you joined. How many other music fans do you know, right? So what if they got a discount for joining if you referred them and you got $10 for each one you refer? I mean, you'd pretty much have to be a doofus like this to miss out on something like that, right? Because being fellow music fans, we all know fellow music fans. So go ahead, invite your friends with your own code. We'll tell you how in a minute. But that way you can enjoy things like our live stream concerts, our fan Q&As with big artists, producers, and record executives, our twice-a-month game shows, and other fun things in Drum Talk TV Brilliance with your friends while giving them a discounted invitation, and you make bank. So there you go. So follow the link in this post. If you're not already a premium member, become a premium member. And if you are a premium member, you'll get an email real soon to show how to get your own invite code where you can tell 2 friends and they'll tell 2 friends. Tell 20 friends. That's $200. Wait, what? You'd have to be like this to miss out on that. You're not like that, are you? Invite your friends. Let's have some fun together. Healthy escapism away from the nonsense and the drama and the craziness online on social. Join us, Drum Talk TV Brilliance. We're here for the fun of it. Oh, and at any time, you can become a premium member, refer your friends, and make some bank.
Yeah, I live with that man, and every time I see him on video, I know it's shocking, I do. And every time I see him on video, I have to say, we've been together for over 17 years. And I still, when I see him on video, I say, oh, he's so cute.
Well, romance never dies, does it?
I guess not. It's a mess, but I do. Anyway, so here in July, we have 3 challenges going on at www.drumtalktvbrilliance.com. First, second, and third place prizes. For each of these are music store gift certificates worth $125, $75, and $50 respectively, as well as DTTV shirts, which are shipped only in the U.S. right now. Sorry. And the opportunity for the first place winners to be interviewed on Drum Talk TV.
And one of the challenges is the extended Steve Gadd Tribute Drumming Challenge. As is the case with this and the other challenges we're about to mention, the deadline will be July 31st at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time.
The Steve Gadd Tribute Drumming Challenge submissions window has been extended to July 31st, 11:59 p.m. Pacific U.S. time. Play along to tracks featuring the man who's played with Al Di Meola, Simon and Garfunkel, Eric Clapton, Peter Gabriel, Steely Dan, and more. First, second, and third place winners can win a gift certificate to their favorite music store, as well as a free Drum Talk TV shirt. Pick from 36 designs, and only shipping in the US. First place will have the chance to be interviewed live on Drum Talk TV. The tracks you play along to must be the officially released versions. They will not get muted or pulled on our platform. Record your videos horizontally. Once done, submit in our membership site, which has a free tier and a premium tier. Free members can send in 2 videos. Premium members can send however many they want. Your videos will be reviewed and graded on accuracy, fan praise, and sound. For the fan praise factor, invite people to comment vote under each video they like. The judging criteria is explained further on the submissions page. Go to drumtalktvbrilliance.com and join the fun!
That was cool.
Fun
You know what?
challenges.
What I love is I get a chance to peek everybody. So I get a chance to peek at the things that you submit. And you guys are pretty cool, just so you know. Get it pretty spot on. And it's so hard for Dan to make as part of the judging, because it's not just him, but for him to do the judging, because sometimes it's like just away and that's it. So great job, everyone that submits videos. So another challenge we have in July is the Joey Jordison Tribute Drumming Challenge, where you get to honor the late, great, legendary Slipknot drummer. And remember, you can choose any track he's played on from any project he was part of, any of them.
Hi, everybody. Dan Schinder here with Drum Talk TV Brilliance, inviting you to participate in our drumming challenge tribute to Joey Jordison, who, of course, was known as #1 and the original drummer of nu metal band Slipknot, and was the guitarist for horror punk band Murder Dolls. Many feel he redefined metal drumming. He's got a great acumen as far as his catalog of music that he contributed to. We invite you to play to the original recordings on drums. Check this out. You'll be graded on accuracy, how well you played to the original track. You'll be graded on sound, how well your drums sounds. That's right, drums, sounds, multiple of both, match the recordings that you're playing too, and fan praise. So invite your fans. That gets 20% of the weight of the vote. That could make the difference. First prize wins a $125 USD gift certificate to their music store of their choice. Second place gets a $75 gift certificate, and third place gets a $50 gift certificate. Free members can submit up to 2 videos, while premium members submit as many as you want. Let's rock it, paying tribute to Joey Jordison with this drumming challenge. Thanks!
That was pretty cool.
Yes, a great challenge to be putting up there, and to some great music to play to as well. The other challenge we have this month is not necessarily limited to drums. This is the Start It Up challenge, where you can pretend you're pulling a cord to start a motor, which would actually be your instrument. Here's a video example.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm so excited to make this announcement of a new challenge that we have. Some of you may know that in our membership site, and yes, no purchase necessary, free members can join in on this. We have drumming challenges every month, but this is a little bit different. We were inspired by a couple of videos that have a couple million I'm excited, a couple million views. And I want to show these because this new challenge is not just for drummers, but for anybody. It's called Start It Up. And it was started, influenced, inspired first by the video I saw by Zespol Project out of Poland, who said we can use their video. We put it on our channel, and it's already just like going viral. Then I found another one by Los Rios that's a little bit different, but the same idea. And here's how it goes. Here's Zespol Project. Check this out. They're really short. Your videos only need to be 10 to 30 seconds long. And if you want your video to go viral, these are ones that we can also post on social, but the contest, the competition is in our membership site. Here's an example. Here's Zespol Project. So many of you have probably seen that. But then we saw this and we thought, yeah, let's make it open to anybody who could emulate starting some sort of motor, a chainsaw, a lawnmower, a mini bike, anything with a ripcord, and then go into an ostinato of some sort. Here's one with a stand-up double bass. Check it.
Ay, prende esa madre. Ahí va, ahí va. Ahí va agarrando. Déjalo.
So if you think you have the chops to get creative with something like that, we would love to see you do that. The judging criteria, wow, I don't have it in front of me. Let me see if I can remember. Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you just go to the page, check it out, and that's where it is. So yeah, very excited about this. But basically, you're going to be graded on fan praise is 20% of your weight of the score. So invite your fans to check it out. Doesn't cost them anything. They just need to type vote under your video. Bring all your fans. Creativity is another one. And then the scale of, I believe, is of the ostinato. But all the information's in there. It's at www.drumtalktvbrilliance.com. There's a link in this post, or if you're seeing this promo on one of our newscasts, they will drop the link of where you can find this in the comments. Thank you so much. We'd love to see you become part of it, because you can win $125 gift certificate to your favorite music store, wherever you are in the world. Even if they don't have gift certificates, we'll load up a card for you. That's for first place. And then second place is $75. Third place is $50. And if you're a free member, you can submit 2 videos. If you're a premium member, you could submit as many as you want. So increasing your chances. Join the fun. Thanks.
Looks like it'll be a fun challenge for sure. So submit those videos, folks.
Yes, absolutely. And give me a chance to peek at some more. And just a quick question. Does anybody remember the name of the cat that walked by while Dan was filming that video? Does anybody remember? If you do, please put it in the chat. I want to see. And no cheating, please. Let's not do that. This is so people remember. And yes, she thinks that she's the star of the house. That's the way it is. So this past
Yes.
Tuesday, there was a Drum Talk TV Brilliance Music Trivia Game Show, mouthful, with the theme being 1950s through 2010s. That's right, American music artists. All a music. This all American music artist theme will continue for the next game on July 22nd at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Though the game will be majority rules this time, where points are based on how well the players can guess what answer the majority of the players will choose for each question. So, hint, don't say I told. So, the best thing to do is to look at all the other faces on because it is on Zoom, so you get a chance to see everyone else and check out the faces and stuff and kind of get an idea of what they might vote for. So, that's a little hint, but I didn't tell. So, there you go.
Yes, check out that game show and RSVP on our website. Alrighty. Very busy week ahead for Yes Shift. Today, July 11th at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time, right after the Drum Talk TV news desk, Dan and Steven will go live to celebrate the 4th anniversary of their show Yes Shift. They'll talk about Yes's 2000 Masterworks tour, along with other topics. Steven will also be seeing the band Project tonight, and then the band Stickmen on Sunday. Depending on how his schedule turns out, he'll go live to review them in 1 or 2 broadcasts. He'll for sure also go live on Tuesday, July 15th at noon Pacific to talk about his vinyl copy of Yes's debut album. And then Steven and Dan will also be interviewing guitarist Gordon Giltrap on Thursday, July 17th, noon Pacific.
Oh, that's exciting. And I love watching them together and just their banter. Well, father and son, there's going to be all kinds of inside stuff, but it's really a cool show. And it's reached so many people. I'm impressed. So it's nice. So hopefully you guys will join in the fun and catch it later. So this past Sunday, Dan broadcast his review of Ozzy Osbourne's farewell concert that included Black Sabbath and various other bands. And last night, Dan interviewed Cindy Goldberg from her documentary Beat Keepers, The Next Chapter, which takes you inside a transformative. I knew I was going to do that. Transformative. Let's just pretend I did it right. And weekend where women drummers. Oh, good Lord. We're women drummers. Some breast cancer survivors, all unstoppable, gathered in Dallas to play, heal, and rise. And Wednesday, July 16th, Dan will go live with bassist Jeff Berlin on their show Rhythm and Blows, where they talk about favorite bassist and drummer duos.
Yeah.
And now a moment to acknowledge those who have passed.
So, China Walker, one half of the rap duo Cam and China, passed away earlier this month. Her identical twin sister, Kamara, shared the news on social media and on GoFundMe, where a fundraiser has been started to support the family with expenses. The sisters began rapping in high school with the jerk crew Pink Dollars, then went on to self-release music in the 2010s after the crew's dissolution. China had been battling a rare and aggressive form of ovarian cancer for the last 2 years. She was 32 years old. Very sad to hear this news come out just this week. Too young and too soon.
Yeah, absolutely. It's devastating. So you guys that can give, please do, and help out the family.
Now let's see what's been going on this week in the music industry.
Oh, you know what? Dan is everywhere. Have you noticed that?
really
He's everywhere.
is.
Help! He's everywhere. Oh, the drummer for Pearl Jam, one of the most iconic rock bands, has announced his departure from the group after 27 years. Matt Cameron has been with the group since 1998, according to MLive. He didn't share a reason for the departure of in his announcement on social media, but he thanked the band for giving him the opportunity of a lifetime. In the band's own statement, the remaining members stated, it was a deeply important chapter in our group, and we wish him well always.
Yeah. Good to hear that he's moving on and that the band supports him, but I'm sure he will be missed by all of Pearl Jam's fans and the group themselves too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Alrighty, Billboard reported that Fall Out Boy's guitarist Joe Troman announced he is stepping away from touring for the remainder of the year. In a statement on the band's social media, Troman explained that he will undergo surgery on his right hand to avoid permanent damage after struggling with ongoing issues for years. He assured fans that scheduled tour dates will still go on and said, quote, "I'm looking forward to recovering so that I can get back out there with the guys. Thanks so much for the love and support." This is the second time Troman has stepped away from the band in recent years. In January of 2023, he stepped away to focus on his mental health, hoping to avoid fading away and never coming back. He rejoined the band in May of 2023 after several months of recovery. Fall Out Boy has not confirmed who will fill Troman's role for the remainder of their packed schedule, which includes several music festivals all over the globe for the remainder of the year. Nja, you may remember this about me. This is my favorite band of all time. And when I first saw the announcement on social media, I was actually terrified that they were announcing a breakup or something. So very glad that it was not that. I was very glad that it was just that Joe's stepping away again, unfortunately for surgery. But I really hope, and all of his fans really hope, that he makes a speedy recovery and can come back strong next year.
Absolutely. And the words that he used was really important. He said, "So he doesn't fade away." That's so profound, and
Yeah.
it's so visceral. It's like and the fact that he was able to understand, accept it, and do the steps it takes to get better is so important. Most people, they bury it, or they, oh, I'm bet I can do this, or they deny it, and to accept it is such a strong statement. So
Yeah.
kudos to him. Kudos. I love that.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, Kelly Osbourne and Slipknot's Sid Wilson announced their engagement just a day after the proposal. Billboard reported that Wilson proposed during Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath's farewell concert on Saturday in Birmingham, England. Video footage captured the proposal and the reaction of the Osbourne family, to which I saw, and it was hilarious. So if you haven't seen it, guys, you have to check it out. Kelly, so
Yeah.
he said, "Kelly, I love you more than anything in the world," Wilson began, to which Ozzy quipped, "F off, you're not marrying my daughter." Hilarious, resulting in laughter from everyone. Osborne announced that she and Wilson were together in January 2022, and they have a 2-year-old son together. Another Another Billboard article reported that Wilson custom designed the engagement ring for his fiancee, playing off of his nickname of her honeybee. Oh, coincidentally, the late Joan Rivers used to call Osborne the same name. The ring was reportedly 18 karat yellow gold with yellow and white diamonds forming the shape of a honeycomb pattern. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's go get girly. That is so
Yes,
sweet.
that was a very sweet article I read.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is so sweet. And
no,
I isn't that interesting? I wonder if he knew
it really is.
that Joan Rivers used to call her honeybee. I wonder. Wouldn't that be interesting? I wonder. Well, he just came up.
He, you know, he he learned that after the fact, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's deep. Oh,
So,
and I love Johnny. I
alrighty.
love Johnny. Hilarious.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. All right, in other news related to the Osborne family, Sharon Osbourne announced this week that there's no way on God's earth there will be more from her husband Ozzy Osbourne or her after decades of managing his career. Yahoo reported that Sharon said in an interview, "We're done. I've been doing this since I was 15 and I'm done. We just want to live our life and do what we want to do and not have to follow an itinerary anymore." Sharon grew up in the music industry and started working for her father, Don Arden, at a young age. She started managing bands in the 1970s and became Ozzy's manager in 1979. Ozzy did share in a recent interview that he does still enjoy doing his own work, and for the foreseeable future, he will continue recording projects if he's interested in them. The couple are in their 70s, so they, long careers behind them, and they deserve some time to just sit back and relax and enjoy life.
Absolutely. And she's a powerhouse. That woman, my goodness, she took him and just what she created. She created so many different event. Was it Ozfest, right? She created all that stuff. The woman's amazing. I know she has, fans and people that, go
Yeah.
against her as well, but you can't take away her business knowledge and management skills. The she's a powerhouse. I get it for her. Go girl, handle it. And it's time to sit down. I ain't mad at you. So
Exactly. Yep.
Spirit Box announced an extensive U.S. tour coming this fall in support of their latest album, Tsunami Sea. According to Billboard and Canadian metal band, according to Billboard, the Canadian metal band will be joined by a progressive metal band. Where am I? Periphery. And race and rising alt pop group Honey Revenge for the 19-date run. The tour kicks off November 12th in Ontario, Canada, wrapping up December 7th in Wallingford, Connecticut. The album has been a breakout for Slipknot. What am I? They were before. For was a breakout for Spirit Box, becoming their second number one album on the top hard rock albums chart.
Very cool to hear. That sounds like a great time to anyone who can make it to the concert in November and December. So they will be busy.
Yes, they will. So we have
Yes.
some reminders.
Oh, we've got one
Can I have-
more.
Reminder song. Reminder song.
We've got one more news item.
Oh, we do? Oh, I'm
Yes.
so sorry. Go for
No
it.
worries. The 2025 Stand Up to Cancer benefit fundraiser will be hosted in Nashville, Tennessee for the first time ever, airing on August 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at the city's newest venue, The Pinnacle. According to Billboard, the benefit will be hosted by Sheryl Crow and feature Dolly Parton while bringing together musicians, celebrities, athletes, cancer survivors, and researchers. Additional performances and appearances will be announced soon. Journalist and SU2C co-founder Katie Couric said in a statement, quote, "The goal of Stand Up to Cancer has always been about working collaboratively to push cancer research forward so we could help patients as quickly as possible. And, quote, bringing the show to Nashville will infuse new energy and excitement into our mission." Very cool cause, very great cause. They've been doing this for a few years now, at least, if not several years. So yeah, be on the lookout August 15th. It will be airing on basically all the major news channels and on streaming platforms as well.
So, have you ever been to Nashville?
I've not. I really want to go. I really want to see the City of Music.
It is really, really cool. It's a very cool spot.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah.
It's nice. Yeah, it was very cool. We almost moved there. Yeah, almost. And then things went another direction. But yeah, no.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a few years ago. We was checking it out. But I have a little bit of wanderlust
Wow, that's
anyway.
really cool.
Every time we go someplace, I go, "Hey, you want to move?" food all the time. He ignores me now, but but when we went to Nashville, he started to contemplate because it's a very cool spot.
Here's a reminder of what's coming up soon on Drum Talk TV.
And I didn't even know that was coming, and I started singing reminders anyway. What do I know? Anyway, so reminders. Thanks for tuning in. And as a reminder, submit your videos to the Steve Gadd Tribute Drumming Challenge, the Joey Jordanson Tribute Drumming Challenge, and the Start It Up Challenge over at drumtalktvbrilliance.com and over on the calendar on the site. You can see our upcoming events and RSVP to our July 22nd music-themed game show. And remember to tune in to Yes Shift. Tune into Yes Shift's 4-year anniversary episode right after this at 1:30 p.m. Pacific.
Yes, go check out all of that cool stuff we've got coming up. And for tuning in, folks, we've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody.